Hey, how's it going? It's JC Bustillos. And in this vlog, I'm actually going to be discussing how to increase your sex drive. Now, you're probably wondering who I am. Again, my name is JC Bustillos. I'm an internet marketer, author, and I guess you can say emerging herbalist to an extent. Now, look, any information that I give you, any tips I give you, and all, I do suggest that you consult with your physician. It's something that is required of us to say. But I myself am not an official herbalist. However, I do have an 111-year-old grandfather who has given me a wealth of knowledge. And, I've had some people that have actually asked me this question, how can I increase my sex drive naturally? And there's actually a lot of things that you can actually do. I went ahead and researched the subject and, I realized that, hey, look, a lot of us grow older. I'm still a pretty young man and whatnot. Testosterone's still relatively high. But for some people, as we age, um, we kind of run into issues. We might be gaining weight, or we might just be gaining disinterest from being in a monogamous relationship, or wherever the case may be. There's a lot of things that you can do, both male and female, that can just naturally, such as, maybe drinking some tea, like I'm doing right now, but a lot more than that that you can do to actually increase your sex drive. So I actually wrote a blog about this. The link to the blog is actually listed below in the description field if you're actually finding this on the YouTube channel. Um, if you're actually watching it on the video blog, I'm just going to summarize briefly what we kind of talk about in the blog. But, I just kind of talk about weight problems. For one, I think when it comes to weight problems for a lot of people, when you are overweight, sometimes for some people, not always anyone, I think an element that can occur though is that self-consciousness starts to arise. And when that occurs and an individual is somewhat uncomfortable, you know, even subconsciously of themselves, it can affect your sex life. So, hey, look, a solution would be to lose the extra weight. And I know it's a little bit difficult to do for some people, but you have to be driven by pain and pleasure. And if you're in a relationship and you really start to work on um, losing the weight, I would attach something to it. Attach a reward system, a pain and pleasure a system that can really help you in motivating yourself to lose that weight. And I kind of discuss a little bit more about it in the blog below. Now, also, sometimes some people kind of deal with fatigue issues. And 20% of Americans say their symptoms of fatigue actually interfere with having a normal life. And 50% of adults who actually visit a physician report feeling tired all the time. So fatigue, you can be getting enough rest and still finding yourself tired. So, try yoga or try picking up a hobby that both you and your spouse or significant other can actually do together. And not only are you going to bond a little bit closer, but you're also going to help yourself deal with stress. Stress is usually a big cause of fatigue. So if you can overcome those issues, that will help you out tremendously. And then, of course, hey, one of the biggest things to actually get rid of stress that you can do is have fun in the bedroom. So you can also, if you're having sexual problems with you and your significant other, such as um, I don't know, your body isn't performing the way you expect it to, whether you're a woman or a man, there are some things that you can actually do. There's some natural remedies that I actually discuss in the blog that are listed below. And what I would suggest you do is just go ahead and read that, and you can kind of just find out a little bit more information. Have some really great tips, some herbs that I've researched that you can actually take, and some of them I've taken for energy, and they really do help you out with your energies, as you can imagine. They probably help you out in the bed. So look, again, below you'll find a link to the blog. Go ahead and click it so you can find more information there. But some of you, you're probably watching this video, and you might be having some issues in the bed, but maybe it's due to stress. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're working 50 hours a week and you just don't see any other option. Well, in all reality, there is some options. And I myself, just by making simple blogs and simple videos like this, I'm making some great extra income. If you yourself would like to find out how you can do that, below there's a link right below the actual video link, or I'm sorry, right below the blog link. There will be a link that you can click on that you can actually find some information to where you can do just 3 simple things and you can actually make a significant income. Maybe something that will help you relieve your stress. So click below, find out more information, and we'll see you on the other side.